Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Hand of Fate. Yep. Death. Someone has hired the Thieves Guild to kill you. They sent their most lethal assassin, a man known as the Reaper. Survived the Reaper's arrow by raising max life above 130, so I had to spend quite a bit of time arranging this deck to have a bunch of life gain cards. I don't think armor would prevent it, but hopefully.
The card of death represents change rather than mortality. For you, we will see.
Every time you hear that clicking noise, that's just me turning down my thing, because this game is kind of loud.
Do you hear them approaching? The whisper upon the winds. Dark forces ride forth to stop you.
Filthy street urchin approaches you in a busy town market to ask, "You're the one who bound a mage and broke the raid leader of the North, aren't you? I've heard some bad men talking about you. Give us a bit of bread and..." Oh, doesn't say and. "I'll let you in on a secret." She smiles with her few remaining teeth and stretches out her hands. You hand her a scrap of bread when she shoves it into her mouth. Moments later, she gulps and smiles again. "Well," you prompt her. "Oh, I heard that someone's offered a lot of gold to have you killed," she remarks while picking her teeth. "Now the whole guild wants in on it. Every thief from here to the Empire's Edge will be after you." They even sent for some fancy assassin. The fancy assassin. The one they called the Reaper. Guess he's pretty good at his job, hey? "Too bad, buddy. You seemed nice," the girl remarks, patting your hand. "Maybe you will find a way to survive, but I doubt it. The girl leaves you to ponder your fate alone." Survive the Reaper, 130 max life. Surprise the Reaper, 170 max life. I have Estrella with me because I just think of a different thing.
Careful, given the price on your head.
A pair of shady characters emerge from the shadows to block your path. "The Empire is offering a pretty price for your head, adventurer," one of the men remarks while casually inspecting his blade. "Nothing personal," the other adds as the advance towards you. "Light weapons are recommended against thieves. You can change your your inventory, blah blah blah." I know this. I'm using some different stuff. Like, I usually go two-handed builds, you know this. Sometimes I run sword. I'm running sword and shield because there's a shield that I have that gives me plus 10 max life when equipped. I'm hoping I can find that somewhere. Also, I started with the buckler because I got a choice of 3 starting items. I chose the fine sword, the buckler, and plus 5 max HP. Doesn't seem like a very good shield, but I don't know what it does. Defense for a duelist. A buckler needs a skilled hand in order to keep you safe.
Quickly, while we have the upper ground.
Okay, I know she has a knockdown effect, which is why she has potential to be really good. Oops. Couldn't see that. Is it just me or am I riposte dealing more damage? I'll let Estrella deal with those. Oh, she didn't shoot. I guess she killed someone. Oh, I hit thing, but he was doing a slow attack. He kind of juked me with the timing. I thought, oh, I'll parry now. And he's like, "No, I'm gonna wait a bit before attacking so that your parry doesn't work and I get a free hit on you." I took too much damage there. 24 is appalling. "The Reaper will end you," your final opponent exclaims as you knock him down. Spend a little time searching the fallen before leaving discreetly. Equipment. Finishes against thieves drop gold.
Glowing, do you think? You have much to learn.
I chose this because there's apparently going to be a lot of thieves here. 10 life. I would prefer max life, but okay. Alchemist again. The reason I chose Alchemist is I was hoping for red for extra max life.
That this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Okay, I guess I'll go for blue if need be.
Twists and turns.
Hope I don't have this explode, because if this explodes I might as well just restart, because it's just so bad when that happens. This is bad. I need either a blue or a yellow. I need a blue or a yellow, just to make sure that it doesn't explode, so I can't possibly get red. Okay, there we go. It didn't... This probably just does nothing. The mix of ingredients seems a little unbalanced. "Too many feathers, perhaps," the alchemist says as he picks up the flask with a pair of metal tongs and carefully pours the liquid into a small vial. He inspects it closely through his thick spectacles. "Yes, and the colour lacks some purity, but I dare say, if my calculations are correct, a swig of this liquid will provide you with as much sustenance as any meal. Take it, it's yours." One food card, which is not just one food. It's no elixir of life, but it will do. This is why I like this card so much. It's rewards skill and planning, but you can also cheese it by having that ring that I add in every deck, which I don't have in this deck. Let's check my inventory. What does the buckler do? No, I want the information. I have to hit I. Defend adds +1 to the weapon charge. Let's trade, you know what, I don't need the buckler. I guess I'll just swap that off for some food. A band of northerners brought this meat from the carcass of some type of beast they hunt in the snowy northern mountains. 8 food, that was actually a pretty good deal. I could trade 8 food for random equipment. So basically I'm swapping the, that for something else.
For those who wager, and those who win.
After the first roll in a dice game, it optionally re-roll all 2s and 5s. Seems interesting. At the start of each map, optionally bet 5 gold that you will end up level on full life. Winning draws a gold gain card. Huh. Interesting. A pleasure trading with you. Okay, I got a helmet for the shield. I don't need anything right now. It's too early.
Death comes closer and closer. Can you hear it?
Threat of assassination looming like a dark cloud. You seek solace in the remote inn known as the Flailing Dragon. Few patrons visit this night as you fall into conversation with the innkeep. Over a few ales, you reveal to him your current predicament. The innkeeper sighs. I'm afraid there's little I can do other than heal you up whenever you visit. Ask about the Reaper. Even kings once feared him, though few could afford his services. If he hunts you, then you're in dire peril indeed. Who now would possess the gold necessary to command him, unless it's the Emperor himself? Ha ha ha. A great magician once working for the king himself, the man was gazing into the fireplace wistfully. Of course, that was before the Empire. These days you can get hung for casting anything more than a simple healing spell, even that in the wrong places. Okay, let's just turn in for the night. Fully refreshed. I was already max HP though. Hand is getting sore. My right hand, that is. Because it's a bit sweaty. Spider trap.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more
No, you've
cards,
said this many times before.
more opportunities.
Looking to avoid trouble with a local gang of thieves, you duck into an abandoned warehouse. Creeping among the broken crates and smashed furniture, you suddenly sense movement above you. It's a giant spider! Whoa. An enormous spider descends from a silken thread. You flee the building. There are no equipment cards with faction traits in the deck. What does this have to do with anything? Why? That seems like a very specific thing. Dark alleys. We've had this before. Lock chest. The other way, Trader's Urge. I'll take the lock chest. I only put that in because there was really nothing else I wanted to put in. Slanus said no witnesses. Why would the Empire be working with the Northerners? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. They're like arch enemies. And goddammit, construction has begun. Not begun, it's been going on for ages, but
More evidence.
more specifically now. Okay. Just kill these guys. I don't know if you can block that and continue to do your execution. Execution seems to have been updated to not give you invincibility frames. Okay, he's stunned, I need to get along to him. Okay, I'm gonna roll over here to kill that enemy that Estrella just downed. She did down an enemy, didn't she? Oh, no. Okay, that's weird. That gunshot she does downs enemies. Which is why I kind of brought her. I gotta forget to bash, and the time I do bash is the time when I get bloody attacked. There's some pretty pointy hats you got there, man. Meng. It's been a while since I recorded Hand of Fate. I've just been stockpiling Rayman videos. The custodian is defeated, you break open the locked chest. 20 life. Secret compartment. Secret compartment.
Back to the bones. I hope
Oh,
you have
wow.
learned to be their master.
I saw the one and I was like, oh, damn it. And I realized, oh, the mind. I got a 5 and a 4. And I get the Cardinal Blade. Of course I have to put the Cardinal Blade in. It's like the best item, considering the fact that you get it like Chapter 1.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death?
Yes.
Time will tell.
I'm gonna leave the thing. Because I was expecting this on the left to be the place. I need to buy food. I guess we can only buy 3 for now. And Carriage of the Dead again. Just need to roll some high numbers. Come on, 16. If I take 4, there's no possible way I'm getting 16. At least now there's a chance. Got 14, that wasn't bad. A few sad bodies are left on the street alone. I'd need like the gambling charm or whatever it's called. Throw out the 2 and the 4. If only I had that thing to reroll the gambits. 15, that's not bad either. 29 deceased. It's 29 gold, it's not a bad deal. Temple prayers, I'll take that. Which is the one that gives me food? This one, plus 2 food after every dice gambit. Hello, what's this? Gain plus 15 fame. Lose 1 fame after every encounter until this bonus is 0. Your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive plus 5 life. That may be useful here, but I'm kind of low on food. And I have seen many dice gambits so far.
Your memory seemed filled with conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant slips through.
Answer upon a wooden card. Pears, pies, and many other items. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Let's buy some exotic lies. You're so beautiful, he whispered as he passed you a bag of spiked purple fruits. That's 15 food. Decides on a price. Oh god, this is very unlikely that I'm going to get this. Oh, wow! Excellent. 10 gold for 15 food. That is a bargain and a half. Let's see if we can buy some pies. It's 12 food. Oh, there's 2 10 gold pieces here. Nice. I don't know why it has a bad sound there. I mean, it's the lowest thing you can get. It should be great. Okay, I probably should have gotten the different blessing because this one event just filled me up.
I'm hoping this process will teach you something.
Let's listen to rumors.
Something about how the game is crafted and how the rules abide. Perhaps something about sleeping gently while deadly assassins are on your tail too.
You gonna keep talking? I hear the Reaper's been seen, one-eyed claims, drawing the attention of the other patrons. His arrow is deadly, it never misses and pierces armor and shield, so they say. Let's listen to more rumors. I pity the one the Reaper stalks now, their days are numbered. Cursed by the gods, harvest of souls. Okay, so he's Reaper from Overwatch, except he's a mix of Reaper and Hanzo. Okay, so if we go down here, we're going to have to backtrack. If only I could sell food. Can't do that.
Assassins. I'd hate everything they stood for if it wasn't for their occasional usefulness.
Group of thieves surround you. I don't like assassins. They're 2 asses in one. This fan on my back is not being very effective. My ceiling fan has not been turned off for 5 days. That's how you know it's summer here. Oh wow, that really isn't many of them. So I get gold if I knock these guys down. Oh, that's supposed to knock down. Estrella, you're lacking. Whoop. Also, this got updated so that the Cardinal Blade's shots ignore armor, I believe. Oh, how did I not get hit by that? I'm not complaining, but it doesn't really make much sense. Come on. Come at me. Oh, there you go. Ooh, gold. It's not much gold. Oh wait, there's more gold on the ground. Oh wait, no, I picked that up apparently. Okay, you take them out, and I'll take this guy out. Finish him. Can I get this guy into a finishing situation? Nope, okay. That knockdown bomb, it's probably going to be fairly useful if I can get it. Knock him down, finish him, get gold.
Now the power is yours to use.
Okay. He's coming. What have you got? After losing 4 precision gambits with a failure or huge failure, draw 4 equipment cards, then discard this card. That's never going to happen. 30 gold though, hey, not bad. Don't know what this does, but I just chose not to do Shrine because it would have just been pretty boring. On this day of penance and charity, you hear that a priestess will be blessing one and all for no cost the Church of Fires. You find the flustered priestess at the church, dealing with a huge crowd of peasants and nobles alike. You join the line, elbows are thrown and harsh words are exchanged, but you finally make it to the front. What blessings do you require? Quick, quick, I've got an all day. Pick 2. Good health. Receive plus 30 max life while no platinum cards are equipped. May only be blessed with wealth once. Luck. Reduce the speed of the wheel gambit. That will be useful here. Next. A baby is thrust in her face and somebody impatiently pulls you from the line. So I have 3 blessings, that's pretty good.
Death comes for all of us in time, but some live to defeat it.
Your unease grows as you return to the flailing dragon. Once more, every shadow and bush seems to consume the thing. Ah, my favorite adventure, and still alive, I see. He goes on to relate the worrying news that his tavern has come to the Reaper's attention. I need to leave the tavern, because I have more places to explore. I don't think I'm going to reach 170 max life.
Put a big enough price on a man's head, and you'll find every weevil crawls out of the woodwork in order to claim it.
I may have to do this off screen. This is at least a very short challenge, it seems. I'll go for a pass here, I guess. A plus 30 max life. Pretty good, though. I think it just saved me from actually just losing. There we go, get the gold. Go for the gold. Okay, Estrella, you take that guy out. I'll kill all of the others. Because I'm the main character. She gets to keep her equipment, but I have to get, like, new equipment every chapter. Ow, my face. Oh, lag.
Fight.
AKA freeze frame. Take that, vile fiend. I think I should have brought something that was extra effective against thieves, but those are mostly two-handed weapons. I don't like those. Oh god, what is with this? He is coming. Spend a little time searching the Fallen before leaving. 15 max life. Amazing. Can I get 20 more?
A leader must be strong for their people, or they have failed.
Forsaken, weeps the mayor as he packs his sizable collection of handkerchiefs into a large trunk. When they gave me this backwater town, I thought I'd be a king. Now look at me, not even a fair warning. Estrella chastised the flustered old mayor. You're supposed to lead these people. Will you not stand for them against the Empire? A flickering of recognition crosses the mayor's face. Oh, the peasants will have to leave their entire livelihoods. Damn, I thought it said livelihoods, but I didn't see the LI. Probably because I'm half blind or something like that, I don't know. Then he returns to packing, attempting to squash some golden buckles into her near-bursting travel sack case. Estrella sighs and leaves Farwater's mare to make his shameful getaway in peace. This is my home, you know. She draws her pistol and begins to polish it, absent-mindedly. She explains that an Imperial Legion intends to use the town as a stronghold in their war against the North. Estrella was assigned to break the news to the mayor and the townspeople, that they must pack what they can and leave. I believe the Empire means to punish me for defying orders during the corruption outbreak in an old city. Ask if she has any family here. Nope, they're all dead. Great. That's what happened in the old city. You were there. Hordes of corrupted... Oh, that was the city? What will become of Farwater's villages? And the old sea refugees had to leave and seek shelter elsewhere. That's by the capital. Merely trial for treason if I do not comply this time. Estrella paces back and forth, the gold empire pins of high office glinting on her belt. Perhaps it is not so bad. It is the nature of war, I suppose. The mayor is useless here, of course, but I know of someone who can help the peasants. Suddenly confidence returns to her face. She sheathes her pistol and stands. Come, we are going to visit the peasant king.
Nicely done.
Is that like the beggar king from, I forget what that thing's called.
Storm and troubles in the north. So it begins.
You enter a tavern as a storm lights up the night sky. The bar is packed with fellow travelers seeking respite from the weather. As you make yourself comfortable in a relatively dry corner, a band of northerners rages kick at the doors. Prepare your souls for cleansing, godless heathens. You ready your weapon. Let's go. Mexico. Estrella's still here. Good. There's no reason for her not to be, but you never know. Okay, you take down those guys. Just stab them a bit. There we go, that's a good riposta. Oh, he did get knocked down. Ah, you activated my trap card. My spider trap card. Okay, it gives you invincibility frames only if you do it at a certain time. They were supposed to patch the game so you couldn't be hit by 2 units at once. It seems that they failed. I read the patch notes, yeah, I do that because this game does take time to update. What game doesn't take time to update? Like a little glow on the Cardinal Blade. It's like it's ready. In order to make this weapon work and shoot blades and shots, you need to charge it up by bashing people. Innkeeper serves a round of drinks in your honor. Here, an old soldier left this with me before he before renouncing his adventuring for good. I want you to have it. I don't
For those
want
who
it.
travel light, but hardly fair preparation for war.
Maybe I shouldn't have kept that thing. I wanted the Imperial armor that I hacked into the deck, which gives, like, plus 20 max HP.
Or for worse, the Northerners understand these lands better than most.
If this can give me the stuff, then that would be great. One day you meet a Northerner displaced from her homeland by warfare. She explains she's a tracker for hire, working for those who can pay. Get nothing new from her tales. Oh, that's a scouting. Damn it. 20 HP off.
There are those moments before death where everything appears to stand still. Can you feel it?
Innkeeper looks up Bloodborne.
Closer, drawing its breath.
You'll arrive here sometime tomorrow. It seems your destiny is at hand, warrior. Okay. Innkeeper bears you farewell. You hear no sound as it strikes you. No sound, no warning, not even a hint that the Reaper had appeared behind you. Suddenly, you are falling to the ground. The enchanted shaft of Reaper's famous magical arrow protruding from your side. You don't have a max life, you cannot win the gold token. I needed that armor instead of the
You may
buckler.
still flee death, perhaps.
They stunned and sprawled out on the ground. Eventually you hear footsteps approaching. Rallying your remaining strength, you wait until your sense of presence and your attacker right behind you. A of Greed, Assassin. Suddenly you turn and strike. The so-called Reaper staggers back in surprise. You must be charmed indeed to still live, he says. My arrow has never failed me before. You hear the familiar chant of the innkeeper as magic fills your veins, returning your vigor in a rush. Fine, the blade it is then. The Reaper releases his blades to finish you off. Oh, I get plus 50 health, that's not bad. Oh, that's a new loading screen, just solid red. I guess that is because this is Brimstone. As the cards rush by, we see the Ass of Greed. AKA Greed's butt from the Binding of Isaac. Oh, he's literally a burning man. Death Messenger. The Reaper performs quick, heavy attacks. Use evade to avoid damage. Okay, Estrella, you start this by punching him in the face.
Into the light. Now, finish them.
Oh, that is really fast. So we're basically going to take the Dark Souls approach, it seems. One hit and then dodge, one hit and then dodge. What was that? Why did you... Oh, stunned. You know what, the Fine Sword would have probably been better for this instead of the Cardinal Blade. What the hell was that camera? I thought he was going to jump on me, but it turns out he just... Wow, Estrella's gun seems to be very useful here. Die, insect. Just stab him in the face and cause the game to freeze. And I get 2 gold! Hooray! A very useful time for that to trigger. The Reaper lies dead at your feet, but searching his body reveals few clues as to who sent him. You return to the inn to recover from your ordeal and plan your next move.
Even death itself lies defeated, or at least its agents. Do not hurry to think yourself truly immortal.
Fabled Beast, Deception, General Store. I can just add General Stores to my deck. Okay. For surviving the Reaper's arrows, Harvest Blade. Well, that seems pretty cool. Broad Shield. It's the Eye of the Tiger, it seems. And I get a token. Where did I get this from? Oh yeah, Estrella's mission. The Peasant King. Okay. That seems very short. How long did that go on for? How long did this go on? 28 minutes. Wow, that was pretty short. Oh, the map is now fully revealed. Oh, not fully revealed, but yeah, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next Hand of Fate video, if you only watch Hand of Fate, but who honestly does? I don't know. See you guys later. Goodbye.